What's going on, Libra? Welcome to my channel, Alchemist. Justin here, and I hope you're having a fantastic month so far. Especially we're almost at your birthday season. I know I'm so pumped for you, Libra. And for those of you who are returning, welcome back, Soldier. I appreciate your subscriptions, your likes, and shares. Your support really is just amazing, Libra. And it keeps us growing. And for those of you who are new, welcome. I'm happy Higher Self has brought you here. We are in for an amazing journey. And let me tell you why I'm pumped, Libra, because it is Celestial News Monthly. I literally love this time for Libra. This time of the month is my favorite. But with this monthly spread, Libra, whenever the sun moves into a new sign, we're going to talk about where the planets are at and how we can work with the energies. And just so you're all aware, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one, so take what resonates with you, leave the rest with me, and never force a reading on a situation, okay? So with all that being said, Libra, I'm just in a great mood. I'm feeling it. Let's jump into it. Your space has been cleansed. Crystals. Feeling lovely. There's great energy all around here, Libra. So I have oracle cards with the zodiac signs that the planets in the sun are in. I'm going to pull an oracle card from this deck for each one of them, and then we'll get some details with the tarot. But before we jump into this thing, these readings that I do, they're not gender-specific readings, so apply these energies to people as they make sense for your situations, okay? And in case if y'all were curious, the decks that I'm working with, I've included links for them down in the description box below, so definitely check that out if you're interested. But also down below some links for some other readers that are like watching Libra, so definitely check them out. Very intuitive group I think you're really enjoying. But let's talk about this party you're throwing in your sign, Libra. Because you got the sun that's entering your sign, Mercury that's going to be entering, and then a little special nugget for you. You got a new moon solar eclipse that's happening in your sign. So look at you, Libra. Birthday gifts all around. But let's talk about the sun. Because the sun's going to enter your sign on the 23rd of September, and that'll be about 2:50 a.m. Eastern Time. And then we'll be in your sign through the 23rd of October. And with this energy, Libra, this is a great cycle to connect with others. Because, you know, your sign is one about one-on-one relationships, whether that be with friends, family, love, business. So really great time for that type of energy there, Libra. Get out there and socialize. And also, too, you're able to, you're already able to see all the sides of a situation, Libra, but I feel like for you, you'll be able to see things way more clearer now. Because I feel like you already have a really wide, very open view about things and able to approach stuff from different sides. So I feel like your mind is really going to be just going to work there, Libra, really working efficiently there. But also, this is the great too, because you know, being Venus ruled, you know, you do get that touch of you get all that Empress energy there, Libra, because yours is a sign of like beauty, aesthetics, and I feel like this is about appreciating the beauty that you bring, because you are a very creative sign there, Libra. Don't sleep on that. But also, too, this is about appreciating the beauty, like maybe going to an art gallery, or maybe going to a concert, or even just appreciating the nature and stuff around you, Libra. Get out, get there, get some fresh air, maybe go into the forest, maybe go by a river, however that's looking like for you. And then you have Mercury that's going to be entering your sign on the 4th of October, and it will be there through the 22nd of October. And with this, Libra, diplomacy takes a center stage and really creates more harmony in your relationship. So if you notice that there's been any sort of dissonance amongst anybody, maybe between yourselves or maybe between people in like your social circle, you can come in there, be that mediator that you are, Libra, and bring balance and bring fairness to the people around you. But also, communication does come in with others, does come more into focus. So again, this could be really good for doing some networking. Maybe if you're trying to start a business, or maybe you want to, I don't know, Libra, maybe you're feeling romantic. You know, Venus is still kind of in Leo a little bit before she's going to enter Virgo. We'll talk about your ruler next. But still could be a great time for love there, Libra. Just something to think about too, or connecting deeper with the friend, however that's looking. And then last thing, with this new moon solar eclipse, that's going to be happening on the 14th of October. And with this, since it's happening in your sign, this really asks us to examine the relationships in our lives and start and think about what if we need to let go of any unbalanced situations, whether that be Whether that could be, I'm even thinking, so Libra, this could be with people, sure, but maybe even this is something where we think about the relationships with our environments. Maybe, maybe we're not connecting with the place we're living like we thought we were. Maybe we're going to change locations, or maybe even possibly your job. We can think a little abstract there, Libra. Play around with its energies. And depending on where your Libra placements are at, this is going to be forming a conjunction with your sign. And a conjunction is a really strong form of, it's a very strong celestial aspect, because it's like the planets are merging together, and it's kind of like just like almost like kind of taking over your sign in a sense, and bringing new energy, literally just forcing, kind of bringing about this change. And sometimes with these conjunctions, other people may even notice these changes happening in you before they really start to take notice for you, Libra. And sometimes that can bring about anxieties, and sometimes, so just something to pay attention to there. But it's just that you're growing, you're evolving, you're changing, and that's all part of that the cycles on this journey there, Libra. But now let's get into your general energy. Let's get to your first card here. Interesting. So you have the ninth card of Pisces, which is the cross card. And with this card, this is a card of sacrifice, down for the cause, release, let go, giving up, surrender, put others first for the greater good, dogma, heroic effort, purpose-driven, martyrdom, and heed the call. An energy that's coming through here, Libra, is the down for the cause. That's interesting, because I feel like, I want to say from your last weekly reading, that there was some energies that was coming through, as far as just like this advocacy type of energy that was coming through. And I feel like that's really fascinating for your sign, because I do feel like yours is one of fairness and justice, and I feel like you are a great sign for bringing that sense of balance. And if there's a cause that you are really down for, whether this be, maybe it's bringing more harmony into our communities, or maybe something even, and this could even be some, may not have to be as big as that. This could even be, maybe we're trying to bring our families together possibly, or maybe bringing our friends group together. Maybe we've kind of grown apart there, but I do feel like, considering this card is dealing with Pisces energy, Pisces is about that sort of like that universal consciousness, about the collective, in a sense, like in a deeper type of way. And I feel like this is kind of calling, I don't know, asking you maybe to consider something something a little bit bigger than yourself, and it's not to say that that's your responsibility, Libra, but I feel like if you've been having those sort of interest, or those thoughts have been maybe come across your mind, maybe you've been seeing something on the news, or maybe you've been hearing maybe the plights of from your community, or just things you may have noticed down in general. Maybe I feel like there's a number of things where it's just like we're trying to, any way that we're trying to raise the vibration. I feel like, one, that can be a lot, because maybe for some it's just like, we want to do these things, but it's just like, how can we do something on such a large scale? And the nice thing, Libra, is that you don't have to. It's about finding, and this is where it's perfect with the sun being in your energy, and the sun, Mercury, for being in your energy right now. And not to say that when this energy goes, that it's going to just you're going to just lose the motivation. But really to connect with others, find like-minded people, form these groups. Maybe we're posting flyers around our neighborhoods, or maybe we're getting more active on social media. Maybe we can find somewhere where we can get a venue to maybe give some sort of I'm even seeing maybe for some even this sort of motivational speech. It's kind of rallying the troops, in a sense, because you really do, Libra. I feel like in general, but just I feel like when you're really passionate about something too, you really do have a way with words that is very polished and very refined. And I feel like when you're really focused, you can really bring about this, because that's what Libra does. I mean, I feel like Libra is very impartial, very nonpartisan when it comes to these energies, and it's just like you really do come with the fairest approach, compared to all the other signs. You bring balance. So I feel like if that's something that's been kind of speaking to you, Libra, try not to, let's get a game plan there. And I feel like that's going to work really nicely, too, with where Venus is about to get to, move to Virgo here in a minute. But let's get some tarot on this. Because honestly, since talking about that, I've been kind of mentioning that to some other signs too, because it is fascinating that but it's been coming through with your sign the strongest. You know, as far as like, I don't know, we have like having a cause that we may. Yeah, let me get some tarot on this. Thank you. All right, Libra. Let's see what's going on here. And look at that, Libra, the sun in your sign. I'm with it. You know, so you have the Page of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and then the Sun card here, Libra. And I do feel like, Libra, you know, the Hierophant, I feel like that maybe for some, you know, the Hierophant can deal with like traditional things, you know, going about it from a very kind of conservative type of method. And that's, I feel like with this energy, it's almost like kind of asking you to, maybe for some, to kind of shake things up, to take that passion with the Page of Wands. And it's just like, it's like for some, it's like we're shining this light on some, maybe again, some injustices, or maybe just some, just areas that really, that, I don't know, that you're really passionate about. And it feels like the sun is almost like this epiphany, in the sense that maybe the things we've been investing in have been maybe not as grand as we want. Maybe we've been kind of sitting on the sidelines for a little while. And you know, Libra, this doesn't even necessarily have to just be with this, like, you know, like in that advocacy, or, you know, fighting for justice, or, you know, that sort of thing. This could even be too, maybe for some, you know, there's this, maybe we even want to get into some sort of like education, possibly. You know, maybe we're thinking about sharing the knowledge that we learn, and bringing some sort of awareness to something, you know, because the Hierophant is a very wise figure, Taurus energy. And I don't know, I feel that there is something here that you do, because you're a very intelligent sign, Libra. And I do feel like that you could, I don't know, I feel like with whatever it is that you're passionate about, or whatever it is that you want to, I feel like it's like investing, when you invest more in these dreams and things, that you don't doubt your power of persuasion. You know, I do feel like that's the real kind of one of the real sort of perks there with Venus. She does bring a certain elegance, and a certain attraction that let me get a little bit more on this Hierophant. Let me see what you're trying to share here, Libra. Because this could be, maybe we're starting like maybe like a YouTube channel, or maybe we're creating like some sort of courses, or maybe a podcast. And again, this could be like whatever it is that you're passionate about. But I feel like there's something new here that we're trying to start with our energy with the Page of Wands. Like a thank you. Interesting. So the Hierophant is clarified by the Six of Swords, and then the Two of Wands. And that's what I feel like. And, you know, maybe for some, maybe we're even going to be traveling while we're doing this thing. You know, maybe you want to, I'm not sure, Libra, but I do feel like that this can be a chance for you to kind of broaden your horizons here, you know, to take this energy, because the sun is revitalizing your, you know, wherever your Libra placements are at, and you know, it's just in bringing this invigorating energy. And then granted, sure, Mars is getting ready to move. I love how this is going, because it's like, sure, Mars is about to move into Scorpio here soon, but, you know, while Mars is still in your sign, you know, I feel like I don't know, there's been this like invigoration, or some sort of energy that's just like, I don't know, it's like heeding the call, or something along those lines, Libra. Really pay attention to, you know, and even thinking about how you know, sign of, again, of relationships. Checking that relationship with yourself as well, you know, connecting, because the Hierophant is also, you know, a bridge between the spiritual realm and the material realm. And this could be a great energy for you too, to connect with your higher selves, or however you connect to the source, spirits, angels, guides, you know, the works there, Libra. But I do feel like there's an old you that is I don't know. It's just like I'm almost picturing like a shedding of this skin, because I tell you what, Libra, there's been a lot of energies. You know, I got like maybe four more signs of these monthly readings, and there's been a lot of the Judgment card, Death card, Tower. A lot of these energies of, you know, getting ready to, foundations are changing amongst the soul tribes, Libra. So this can be a really great time to work to take make the most of this energy shift, and bring about again this sense of balance and this sense of change here, Libra. I'm with it. That's exciting, Libra. And yeah, this is, I feel like this has been going on for you for like on and off for like a couple weeks here, Libra. So pay attention to that. That's really dope. And you know, maybe for some, maybe we're connecting even with a mentor. So I like that. Now let's talk about your ruler, Venus, the Empress, because she's going to be entering Virgo on the 8th of October and will be there through the 8th of November. And with this, the Empress is going to work, Libra. So whatever cause you're down for there, the Empress is game. And this is a great energy for focusing on, you know, practical matters there, Libra. And whatever it is that you want to bring to your I don't know, whatever, because Virgo is a very organized, very detail oriented, analytical, very busy sign, you know. So I feel like this is, and Virgo's also a sign of service and routine. And it's just like, you know, I really feel like we can kind of really change things up in a very, again, a very efficient type of way there, Libra. But also, you know, Venus deals with your finances. So this is something where if we want to get our, and just even thinking with the Hierophant, Taurus. Taurus is great with their money. So this could be a great energy for you to maybe think about getting a side hustle. You know, maybe we're not sure how to support this dream. You know, again, maybe we can find some sort of like donations possibly, or some support or something like that. However, this is looking there, Libra. But also too, this is great for figuring out what is working in our relationships and what isn't. So if we have maybe people who've been kind of holding you back, and you've noticed like with the situations and things that you've invested in, it's just, again, it's not getting you to the position where you want to be, where you're not shining the brightest there, Libra, then I feel that, you know, this is a great energy to start correcting those types of things. So a little something to think about there for you, Libra. But let's get an oracle on the mix. Thank you. Oh, look at you singing over the energies there, Libra, because you got the 8th card of Virgos, which is the Grapes card. And with this card, this is a card of abundance, bearing fruit, harvest, fertility, merriment, prosperity, surplus, fullness, juicy, overindulge, tempting, goodness, plentiful, wealth, and enjoy the fruits of your labor. An energy that's coming through here, Libra, is the goodness. And I like that, because I feel like that I almost feel like that's what these energies are trying to get you to bring more goodness into the world, you know, and more goodness into your environment even. Look at that, I'm really just trying to make you just leaders there, Libra. But I really feel like this is a great energy for you to get into this routine of, you know, just raising your vibration, doing things like following these passions that you want to do. And because even, you know, maybe this might be even down for like, I like that. Like I was talking about how artistic of a sign you are. Maybe we're wanting to bring more arts into the community, or maybe into, I don't know, just even into just like just even to our relationships. Maybe we've noticed too that, because this, you know, Virgo season was a little, you know, has been a little tough for the soul tribe. I noticed, you know, the energies were kind of intense there, and we were in a very kind of retrograde heavy season there for a bit. And granted, it's starting to lighten up like a little bit. We really won't feel a lot of that reprieve probably till closer to the end of the year, you know, where we'll slowly start being to take action again. But I feel like while those energies are kind of lighting up and people are kind of realigning with where they're wanting to go differently in life, because I really feel like it kind of brought a shock to a lot of people in that, you know, kind of things needed to change a bit. But I feel like in this time, you know, Libra, that you can take this energy to bring a little more goodness and bring more sunlight into people's lives. And however that's looking like for you, again, maybe we're just, you know, setting up different like hangouts or just meeting with friends or anything along those lines there, Libra. But let me get some tarot on this and get some details. And maybe too, Libra, maybe if we haven't been feeling motivated as of late, this is just, maybe there's, if we're not bringing this to other people's life, maybe you can just bringing it more sunlight into your life. You know, maybe this is, again, getting out in nature possibly, or just doing something, going to appreciate some art, or however that's looking. But let's see what's going on here. Well, the Knight of Swords going around here too. Alright, Libra. So you have the Five of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the Ace of Swords, or excuse me, the Knight of Swords, and then the Ace of Cups. And I feel like that maybe for some, Libra, you know, maybe either you've noticed that you've been maybe kind of disappointed where things have been going on your journey here lately, or maybe it's just like that we've noticed like the people around us have been, I don't know, just been kind of let down, or just not having been, it feels like, it almost feels like that, like things have maybe just been kind of slipping through your fingers. But now I feel like that, you know, the thing with the Five of Cups, it's just like, we don't want to just focus on the aspects of how things have gone wrong, you know, and stay in that energy of disappointment. It's like, how can we take that energy and use that as an opportunity to bring some healing and to fill our cups, or fill other people's cups as well, to get others kind of motivated here. Because I feel like with the Knight of Cups being here, you know, this is a great energy for you to bring balance back into your lives, or again, and however this may be manifesting, maybe it's even in others' lives, you know, bringing this sense of, I don't know, just again of love and goodness, and just getting to this place of stability again. But it is something where, you know, it's gonna take some work. However this is looking, because the Knight of Swords, he's very future oriented, but he's down for the cause. He's gonna do what it takes. He's gonna put in that work. He rules the rules the first two deacons of Aquarius, and then the last of Capricorns. And it's just, I feel like when that sudden inspiration and things kind of come through, and he's very innovative as well. It's just like as soon as that sudden inspiration gets through, you know, he's thinking about that, and he's gonna pour in all his energy into that Ten of Pentacles to restore this sense of harmony, and this sense of bring the equilibrium back to, or bring the world back to the sense of equilibrium. So but let me get a little bit more on this Knight of Swords here. Because even the Ace of Cups, Libra, I feel like, I don't know, it's just like there's something here that we just got a lot to, I don't know, it's like a lot to give, or that there's something, I don't know, something has been kind of like maybe brewing, but, thank you. Let me see what's going on with that, Libra. Ooh, Libra. I like that. So the Knight of Swords is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter, and the Moon, Pisces, and Jupiter is one of Pisces' rulers. But I feel like with this, Libra, you know, for some, it's just like, I'm almost getting this energy of just like we've been kind of like, for some it's like maybe we've been sort of like traveling through the darkness, or there may be this time where we may need to venture into situations, like into the unknown, you know, do things that are maybe a little outside of our comfort zone. Like it's working towards your passions, I feel, with this, but it's almost like fate is trying to, or destiny even, you know, it's just like trying to get you to go towards the sun, because after the moon is the sun, Libra. But I feel like maybe for some it's just like we might feel a little nervous doing this thing because maybe we don't want to disappoint ourselves, or maybe we don't want to disappoint others. We do maybe have these big sort of like visionary dreams, and have ideas of how we want to expand, and how we want to bring this level of abundance. But it's just like maybe it's, I don't know, right now it feels just a little too broad right now. It just feels maybe it's too overwhelming even. But I do feel like this is something you can handle, Libra. But it's just like I feel like and I like that this that Pisces popped up during this Virgo energy, because it's their opposite sign. And I feel like it's like, how can we tune into our higher energies and then work that into our day-to-day lives, because you can learn a lot from your opposite signs, with these two energies. But all right. There's something to think about there, Libra. All right, now let's talk about Scorpio. Because Mars is going to be entering Scorpio on the 11th of October and will be there through the 24th of November. And with this energy, Libra, there's a greater ability to persevere and work through difficult challenges. So whatever this stuff is that you might be thinking about cooking up here, Libra, Mars is going to give you that drive, because, Scorpio is a very powerful, very resilient and driven type of sign there. And if you're something that they're very passionate about, Knight of Cups energy, then they're going to go after it with gusto. And this is a great energy too, Libra, to do some self-examination. Are we doing things that really fill up our cups? Are we really following our hearts here with the Ace of Cups? Yeah, there's really kind of strong heart energy that's coming through here, Libra. Something very much about like passion, and just like this healing energy that's wanting to come through here, Libra. But also, Mars is along with Aries, Mars rules over Scorpio as well. And when Mars is at home, sometimes he can act however he wants, and we just want to be mindful of aggression, because maybe sometimes in this passion, we might be a little maybe overzealous, and we don't want to force people or anything along those lines. So, just something to think about there, Libra. But let's get an oracle on this. Libra, I'm just even thinking when I was talking about that down for the cause, this may not even be something that if it's not something you want to start, maybe this is a group that we're joining, possibly. This is, you don't have to necessarily, there's so many ways to bring change, whether you're at the forefront of that thing or even working behind the scenes. So that's something to think about there as well. But oh, well, it looks like the universe wants you to be at the forefront there, Libra, because you got these second card. That's so funny. Because you got the second card of Leo, which is the Pioneer card. So go ahead, let me not diminish your skills there, Libra. Go ahead and be innovative. Because Trailblazer, because this is a card of boldness, destination or bust, the cutting edge, long journey, trailblaze, true grit, challenge, navigating uncharted territories, resourceful, team, got your six, and unflappable courage. And the energy that's coming through here, Libra, is the challenge. And I feel like that the universe might be kind of challenging you there, Libra. But I feel like not in an aggressive kind of way, but more so in the sense of just like there's that, again, like when I was feeling with the Wheel of Fortune, there's like that destiny kind of calling. Like something inside you is like asking, is this really like, because it's like maybe we've been kind of paying attention to, or really kind of tuning into what's going on around the world, possibly, or something, or there's this need to kind of like challenge ourselves, even thinking with the Knight of Swords here, to kind of, I don't know, thinking about what is your legacy really going to look like there, Libra. How are you going to bring balance and beauty and justice to the world? I'm even kind of getting your energy, the Justice card coming through here. But, you know, thinking about that energy of cause and effect, when you put yourselves in, when they make this choice to face these challenges with the Two of Wands, you know, to see what brilliance, what Wheel of Fortune you can manifest, sunlight you can manifest, Ten of Pentacles you can manifest. I mean, you got about a lot of abundant cards here, but I feel like or in order to, and listen, Libra, it's not to say that if you're not like, that's it, like, how do I want to put that? It's not to say that you're not already living an abundant life and that things aren't fantastic, but it just feels like that there's something more, something deeper that we can invest in. You know, Seven of Pentacles. Think about, and not to let even when I'm talking about Seven of Pentacles, and not let that idea of like fear or disappointment in things bring you, you know, make you apprehensive. Let that fuel you. You know what I mean? Because I'm even thinking about your opposite sign of the zodiac wheel, Aries. You know, the Emperor. You know, when they're met with fear, you know, the Emperor uses fear as fuel there, Libra. And again, if this is something that's bigger than then, you know, maybe it feels like a little bigger than us, then what does that team look like? You know, who are the people who because I know, Libra, with how many people out there on the world, you know, you get your message out there in a way I bet others would heed the call there. It's like you're even kind of bringing this sense of like now I'm even kind of getting like the judgment card here, Libra. But let's let me actually see what cards come out here, Libra. See what's going on. You. See what's going on here, Libra. Oh, what's good, girl? Look at you, Libra, coming into your highest vibration. And I like to see, I told you, if you show up, Libra, that people will hear you. Then people sharing your thoughts, because you got the King and Queen of Swords here. And then there's you, Libra. Look at you. Powerful, abundant, bringing beauty, bringing change, bringing manifesting greatness there, Libra, because that's what the Empress is about there. I'm with that. And, oh, I'm glad you showed up, girl. And, Libra, I really feel like that. Listen, let me bring it down a little bit. I really feel like, Libra, if you were to, because even this is one of your cards here, Libra, the Queen of Swords. So, I mean, you're coming through in a very strong way, and you got some wisdom that you got gonna bring there as well. And I feel like that with the Queen of Swords here, you know, this could be an energy of, it's just like I feel like there's some things that we got to think about here. You know, like it's just like I feel like we've been maybe having these ideas, or that the brain's really been kind of working here, Libra, as far as like, it may be for some, you know, this might be, it's like either I'm more so kind of getting with the King of Swords. It's just like if we're not sure how to go about this thing, maybe it's like even again looking for a type of mentor, possibly, you know, to start off this with, and maybe kind of help shape these ideas in the sense to sort of help you refine this thing so that you can really make the most of this Empress energy that you are all, you know, that you have at your disposal there, Libra. Because I always, you know, I love the Empress, and that I've had even before I even really got into tarot. They, you know, there was a little sidebar there, Libra. You know, I used to, well, I'm still kind of working in the restaurants a little bit, but there's this gin, this Empress gin. So, I mean, the Empress has been following me around for a little while. And, you know, to be ruled by her, to have that influence that she brings, I do feel like that is a special kind of gift there, Libra. And I feel like that, you know, where I'm thinking about the relationship between like the Empress and the Tower, where, you know, Mars energy, where the Tower, Mars brings this, you know, foundation and brings discord and kind of removes things that are no longer working. Then that's when the Empress can come in and do her good work and come through and bring abundance and growth and change and sunlight. And I feel like that again, it's going to be a challenge. I feel like to get into this energy, but I do feel like it's one where it is absolutely possible. And I feel like for some, I mean, even was getting with the King of Swords, it's like if we're wanting to maybe like share our wisdom, or I don't know, it's like I feel like for some, it's like maybe we don't feel like we know enough, possibly, but I do feel like that. Don't underestimate your skills there, Libra, and what you in the influence that you can have for growth, especially if this is something that you're really passionate about. And here's the thing too, what better way to really kind of refine your skills than to start being in that thing. It's one thing to it's like, for example, like with like this channel that I'm doing, it's like I could have just stayed just kind of doing like readings for myself, or just sort of like doing maybe for friends and family as it would come up. But it's just like there was this sense of wanting to do more, and of course there's always going to be more for me to learn and things to grow. But again, what better way to learn and really kind of refine that knowledge than to be in it all the time. Be because you're already in Empress energy anyway. So, but it's just like I'm getting this energy for this, like you don't use it, it atrophies. And so I don't know, make the use of that, Libra. Let me get a little bit more with the Empress. All right, Libra. So the Empress is clarified by the Two of Pentacles and then the Nine of Wands. And I do feel like for some, with the Nine of Wands being here, that again, with these challenges, it's going to be a lot of work, and there's going to be some energies that are, and there's going to be, and I feel like too, while we're going through these, when we're, because I feel it, Libra. I feel like we're going to get ready to start pursuing some stuff here, get some things cooking up in a minute. While you're doing that stuff, Libra, just make sure that we are being mindful of our energies, that we're taking care of ourselves and doing some self-care. But I am also getting to that. Don't be afraid for a little pressure to come through. We're going to take on more responsibilities maybe than normal, but I feel that as we get into the practice of this thing, the energies will start to harmonize a lot more. Because it's the Two of Pentacles is Jupiter and Capricorn. You do that work. Jupiter's going to reward in kind. It's going to be abundance and sunshine and Empress all over the place there, Libra. So, all right, I like that. I love that. Really, that's fantastic there. Now let's put you front and center there, Empress. And then let's talk about Taurus energy. Big Papa Jupiter, because Jupiter and Uranus are both retrograde in Taurus, and Jupiter is going to be retrograde pretty much to the end of the year, on the 30th of December. And with this energy, this asks us, what have we been investing in so far? Have we been investing in things of quality, or just where have we been pouring our just pouring our energies? Because the thing with Jupiter's kind of a double-edged sword, where yes, he is a sign of abundance and luck and expansion, but depending on the vibration that you're in, Jupiter doesn't discriminate. If we're in a low vibration, then bet that's all we're going to get is in that energy. Whether this is like, maybe we've been feeling, frustrated, or maybe a little disappointed where, life has taken us, or, what's going on in even possibly the world, or whatever that's looking like. Maybe we've been even kind of stuck in our heads here, but Jupiter wants us to take that action to bring about to invest again in things. Think about that long-term security, and bringing up your self-esteem, because that's those are things that Taurus aspects deal with. And yeah, really, because even when you think too, Libra, with all this retrograde energy, yeah, they can be kind of tough, but retrogrades really are an energy for us to kind of slow down and just evaluate, what's been going on, what are we, just think about our actions and modify any sort of steps that we need to take. And then you also think about, too, you got Uranus that's going to be retrograde until the 27th of January, 2024. And with this energy, this is about, embracing, kind of novel ideas for the future, and thinking about how you're going to bring change for yourself and for society, in a sense. What's your legacy looking like? Because we're yes, there are things that we're doing for ourselves, but ultimately, we're trying to bring sunlight all over the place. We're trying to restore, and I do feel with these energies that, yeah, there's going to be some resistance, of course, because we need those challenges in order to get to, you need that darkness in order to get to that light as well, and vice versa. But I do feel like the scales are tipping in a different type of, in the other direction here, Libra. So, but another thing too with this energy, you may notice, and I mean there already been changes in, like, finances, stuff in like the stock market, or even like the economy, things like that. So just kind of pay attention to those things as well. We want to make sure that we're secure for these impending shifts that are happening here. But let's get an oracle on the mix. Oh, Libra, look at you, getting to work refining that Empress energy, because you got these 6 card of Capricorns, which is the bodybuilder card. Look at you, so fit. And with this card, this is a card of power, strength, forceful, determined, discipline, vigor, domination, push forward, influence, leverage, mastery, resolve, intense, resistance, self-improvement, and exercise. And the energy that's coming through here, Libra, is power. And that's what I feel like is going down here, Libra. You're really coming into your power. And listen, I feel like with this, it's not in like an oppressive type of way. You're bringing this energy of goodness. You're bringing the sunlight. Because I feel like sometimes power can maybe even get this sort of like weird kind of rep where it's just like, oh, we automatically think like emperor energy in the sense of like authoritative or dictatorial, or like a tyrant, or, tyrannical, or something along those lines. But, I feel like this is a different type of power that you're bringing. It's this. It's this balanced, and again, because I mean, I know yours is a sign of balance, but that is so important, because I feel like it's, because listen, Libra, it's not like we're going to be able to necessarily remove all of the let's say the badness in the world, but we can bring more goodness to just level the playing field, so that the world is operating in this sense of equilibrium. This judgment here, I feel like it's been in a more sort of oppressive type of energy for a while, and now we're starting to break through this thing. So, and this could even be just like, again, if it's not restoring, balance on a larger scale, this could even just like bringing, I don't know, this self-esteem to you coming into a more confident type of energy here, believing that you can achieve whatever it is that you set your heart out to. This Ace of Cups, whatever this feeling is that you have there, Libra. And even just thinking too, Capricorn, they're the achievers of the zodiacs. When they set their mind on something, bet they're going to get it accomplished. So that's where I feel like the energies are trying to get you to strengthen you up, because there's something on the horizon here. Maybe if we're not even sure what this cause is yet, or what change we're trying to bring. It's just like we're in the conditioning stage right now, so that when destiny comes to call, you're ready there, Empress. So let's get some tarot on this. I'll tell you, Libra, once I really get shuffling this deck down, I'm gonna be an expert. Thank you. Let's see what's going on here, Libra. All right, Libra. So you have the Two of Swords, the Five of Swords, the King of Wands, and then the High Priestess here. And I feel like with the Five of Swords being here, I feel like for some, it's just like maybe we've been, it's not that you've been controlled, but I'm almost getting that, like, it's paying attention, I feel like, Libra, to how maybe the perspectives of others have influenced you in a sense. You know, have they been raising your vibration or lowering your vibration? Have they kept you in this place of stuck? Because I feel like that. Because I feel like that, you know, when you're going towards these changes, you know, some challenges are going to be they're going to be these people who are going to maybe bring about ideas and things that are going to make you doubt your intuition, you know, or what you know, you're going to come up with this game plan with the King of Wands. You're going to be, you know, that bring this level of passion, but you know there may be some, and then not even I'm even getting like in a necessarily might not be in a malicious way, but there might be somewhere it's just like, oh, are you sure, Libra? It's just like, you are just one person. How could you possibly do this thing? You know, that's silly. Why don't we just let all the others, you know, let others handle it and things like that? You know, you just work. You know what I mean, Libra, and I feel that we don't want the opinions of others to, in a sense, like keep you in this place of stuck or get you in this place of where we're overthinking it and again doubting getting in our head in such a way where we're not listening to that internal guidance system that's trying to get you to take this energy and to do something of greatness here with the King of Wands. And I'm also kind of feeling like for some others that there's this need of, I don't know. It's like I feel like maybe some they're on the flip side. I feel that maybe for some we've been having people maybe come up to us just like, oh, Libra, you would be a great teacher, or Libra, you would be a great leader, or you would be a great this, or you'd be a great that, and it's just like something that we might be hearing, and it's just like I feel like we want to, you know, I feel like you're gonna be maybe thinking a lot here over your birthday season here, Libra, as far as just like, because when you notice those types of energies that you know, those like, because I love how this girl has these swords here. It's like she's taking those motivations from others and she's turning them into the tools to bring about this sense of change here. But there does feel something a little, there's something deep inside here, Libra. I feel like with the High Priestess that's getting ready to happen. Like I'm almost getting like this initiation energy in a sense, and I like that too. That's just kind of residue, just kind of clicked in. You have divine counterparts here with the High Priestess in the Hierophant, and those two are the most intuitive power couple in the deck there, and I feel like that, Libra. You know, you know, pay attention to the people I feel like that you meet, and you know, because maybe there might even be for some that may present you with an opportunity that can get you to take some of these more kind of internal feelings and things, you know, because the High Priestess, where she normally kind of keeps to herself. You know, the Hierophant is one that is there to again share wisdom, and it's not that the High Priestess doesn't want to share things, but it's just like you have to, she has this level of discernment that where, not that he doesn't, but you get what I mean, Libra, but at least I hope so. But the High Priestess is just like, you know, it's just like there's this, her vision is very kind of very Gnostic in a sense. It's just like this it's like she's receiving these messages that make sense to her, and you know, it's that intuitive energy that it's just like, how do you explain intuition to others, you know, like that sort of sense. But now it's like I feel like there's this let me get a little bit more of the High Priestess. Let me see if I can figure out what she's trying to say here. It's like we might have someone who can kind of bring like our visions into view. Is kind of what I'm getting there, you know. Thank you. Oh, I love it, Libra. And look at you affecting the world there. I've been getting kind of world vibes for a little bit. But you got the Ten of Swords, and then you have the World here, Libra. And I do feel like that. It's like with the High Priestess. It's just like you, there's something in here where it's just like you can take your experiences, you know. And it's just like, and you can affect, I don't know, it's like you can affect your world. Let's put it that way, as opposed to the world. I'd love you to change the world, Libra. But I feel like you can at least affect your world in a sense and bring about this healing energy to you too. But it's just like in trusting that intuition or trusting your gut that you can do these things, you know? Because I feel like there are going to be those that are going to try to bring you down and put swords in you and keep you in this place of stuck and keep this in this place of doubt and, you know, try to keep you at the bottom there. But there are going to be also those there, and then maybe that's why some of us might feel that we need to keep these things sort of bottled up and things, but there are going to be others, you know, if we keep persevering, you know, that Nine of Wands energy, then there are going to be those others who, yeah, stuff may have hurt, but they're going to help you pull those swords out there, Libra, and they're going to help you help your dream manifest. So, I'm with that, Libra. So see what I want to do all this. I love these lunar shenanigans. I like that. Let's see. Let's put you here and put you. Oh no, Empress, you're still staying right there, girl. All right, let's talk about. Oh, and this is actually perfect since Saturn wanted to pop. Oh, it's very perfect there, Libra, because I like this because you got Pisces energy. Because you got Saturn that's in Pisces, and then you got Neptune that's Pisces, and they're both retrograde right now. And the world is Saturn, the moon is Pisces. So I feel like this is very important for you, Libra, because Saturn and Pisces, or Saturn's going to be retrograde until the 4th of November. And this energy is asking us, have we been focusing on our dreams? You know, have we been working to make those come true? Because Pisces has very imaginative energy. You know, they really can dream very big there, Libra, and you can too. And I feel like Saturn is asking you, this is a really nice placement for Saturn, because I feel like Saturn really is asking us to manifest our deepest desires that really kind of want to, I don't know, that just like fill up all of your cups. You know, are you working towards that Ten of Pentacles, and how is that going to raise the vibration? And this is a great energy for you too, Libra, to connect with your inner sources there, your intuition, and connect with those guides and pay attention to those divine messages that you are receiving, so that you can bring greatness to the world. Because I tell you, you put in that work, Saturn does reward just as abundantly as Jupiter. But so let's put him over here. But yeah, can reward just as abundantly. And then speaking of being connected to source, you got Neptune that's going to be retrograde until the 6th of December. And with this, Libra, you know, this is a powerful energy for introspection and self-discovery, and just again connecting to those universal energies. It's really beautiful. And when you think about Neptune's a higher octave of Venus. And so this is, I mean, you look at you can transcend to great heights there, Libra. But also, you know, one thing with Neptune is that she deals with illusions and escapisms, and it's just like we want to pay attention to any areas that we've been maybe trying to keep ourselves distracted from our goals, or anything that gets in the way of your instincts, of your intuition, of that connection with higher self. So something to pay attention to there, Libra. But let's get an oracle on this. Oh, I like that, Libra. Thank you. Got one of your cards here. Third card of you, which is the Cabin card. And with this card, this is a card of lonely, confined, detached, remote, secluded, go within, insulate, disengage, close off, kept apart, quarantine, island, segregate, separated, divide, disconnected, and sequestered. And the energy that's coming through here, Libra, is to go within. And so I feel like that's very appropriate. because I do feel, because again, this is something that is just like on and off. I've been feeling your energies. There's been this like these random surges of the readings will start off kind of casual, and then they take these turns that are just like it's a lot bigger than I had anticipated it going into. And I feel like there's a need to kind of maybe for some to hermit and to, maybe do some meditation, maybe going out and maybe even going out and kind of seeing the world there, Libra, see what's going on around there, and seeing if like seeing what inspires you, or and if this is not like even going on like I don't know, like whether this is like a physical journey or even just more so like of a spiritual journey, there is this, I feel like this sense of just like bringing you into in this state of balance. You are, it's like you are always the empress, but it's just like when is the empress taking, really getting into her emperor energy and really taking charge, bringing those masculine feminine energies, because we all have them, Libra, and bringing those masculine and feminine energies together. And maybe there's some healing that might even need to be done here with the Ten of Swords that's kind of coming through there. But and maybe we can even find how that sense of hurt in things, how we can turn that into power, turn that into strength, turn that into to sunlight. Let's get some tarot on this, Libra. Libra, let's see what's going on here. And look at you, Libra. We got 10 of Pentacles, and now we went within, and now we're feeling fulfilled. So you got the 6 of Cups, the 10 of Cups, and then the Knight of Pentacles here. And I feel like, Libra, with the 6 of Cups being here, we're getting a couple things with this. That I do feel like that you do have a lot to share, Libra. But I feel like there's something, like it's something deep within that we need to find there. Because there is something that is going on with the High Priestess that I feel is trying to get your attention. There's something that's something to, I don't know, it's trying to come to the surface, because the 6 of Cups, this is the Sun in Scorpio. And Scorpio brings those darker type of energies, or things that are being kept kind of deep down, maybe deep in this lake here, Libra, and brings them for you to see there, so that you can Knight of Pentacles and come up with a game plan as far as like what you want to do next. And I even feel kind of with the Knight of Pentacles that because this is another one of Taurus's cards for me, and there's this energy of needing to just kind of like slow down a little bit. Maybe we've been kind of lost in like the noise that's kind of going around, and there is a need to, I don't know, maybe if we live in like a kind of like a populated area, maybe going off to the woods, or just, I don't know, I feel like just kind of taking a moment around and really just kind of being in this energy of presence. And I feel like even maybe for some too, because I'm even getting with the 10 of Cups, I just feel like that, I don't know, as we start making these changes here, Libra, that we're going to start attracting our soul family, in a sense. Like our soul tribe is going to start, those energies are going to start attracting you. And they're going to, people who, you know, want to hear what you have to share. And this might take a little time here, Libra. Just thinking with the Knight of Pentacles, because he is considered the slowest moving knight of the knights. But that doesn't mean that it's not going to come. And I feel like when we're thinking about stuff of quality, like we were talking about with Jupiter, you know, that type of stuff. It does. We're in a slower type of energy right now, but I feel like it's going to be worth it in the long run, because it is going to bring this level of abundance that we're really going to come to appreciate, because it's like we were patient, and we really took the time to learn ourselves and to grow and to, I don't know, something really kind of prospering here. We're here, Libra. All right. All right, let's talk about this last energy here, Libra, which is Pluto in Capricorn. With this energy, Libra, Pluto's going to be retrograde in Capricorn until the 10th of October, and then we'll pretty much be in Cap until around the 20th of January 2024. We're pretty close to Aquarius season. And with this energy, Libra, this is very world changing energy. And because both Capricorn and Pluto, they're power oriented and success driven, you know. But this really forces us to face our feelings about power in corporations and government. And you know, this is why I feel like this is a great energy for you, especially with how I've been saying, like, you've been having this sort of like, I don't know, this like this something that you've been wanting to change, Libra. This might even be maybe like in our jobs, for example. You know, maybe how things have been operating there haven't been working, and we're wanting to, I don't know, bring something different to the table. Or, you know, maybe again, maybe there's this sense of, you know, maybe with like, maybe we don't care for what's going on with the governments and things, and we want to do something different. I'm not sure, Libra, but this is great energy for that, because the social order is changing. You know, we're evolving in a different type of way. We're going from this more kind of power focused thing to being more kind of open to the collective, and bringing this sense of freedom and innovation. Really lovely energy. I feel like it's getting ready to come with Pluto in Aquarius. But let's get your last oracle card. Yeah, but in order to do that, I feel like we got to figure out, you know, gain our power, figure out, we talk about that bodybuilder card, but, oh, look at that, Libra, building your foundation, because you got the 6th card of Sagittarius, which is the Castle card. And with this card, this is a card of pride, recognition, position, praise for achievements, ego, wealth, ancestry, antiquity, history, legacy, architecture, power, prestige, isolation, the old guard, and timeless. And the energy that's coming through here, Libra, is the antiquity. And I do feel like that there is this, because even just kind of thinking with the 6 of Cups, I don't know, Libra, there feels like that there is this sort of like, it feels like that there's this energy that has been just kind of like a long time coming, you know, like this is something that we've been, I don't know, it's like that we've been working on for a while. It's like this energies have been kind of passed down to you, in a sense of like these experiences, you know, have been, it's like a generational type of thing that I'm kind of getting here, where it's like, that all of these experiences and everything that your ancestors, and, you know, I'm just thinking just generations back, that have gone through, have led to this particular moment in time here. You know, like, you know, hang with me, Libra. But like how I was talking with the Wheel of Fortune, it's just like this is like your time, I feel like, to really shine here, and bring this energy, I don't know, to the world there, Libra. I'm not sure, or your world, however that's looking, which, I mean, in a sense, you bring it to your world, and it's going to ripple out to the world. So I mean, you are affecting the world, Libra, whether you know it or not. And I feel like we want to be mindful of that, you know, of that sort of like, that sort of influence that you do have and how you can, again, it's like how you bring balance to others, and then that they take that sense, and then they, you know, and it's just like people are kind of passing this thing on. And let me get your last tarot cards on this, Libra. Thank you. Last little bit here, Libra. Ooh, there's wifey, the King of Wands wife, because you have the Three of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, and then the Queen of Wands here, Libra. Let's switch back over. Because I feel like, Libra, that as you're going through this season, yes, there's going to be a lot of work. There may even be, again, I feel like for some, there might even be this sense of there's some traveling that might be going on here. Not quite sure what that's about, but there's whether we're doing physical, again, physical traveling, or it's just like we're journeying within. I feel like this is something to be very excited about with the Queen of Wands being here. Because so far, I think of the signs that I've done, Libra, how I was saying, like how everyone's gotten, like, you know, like Tower, the Death card, Judgment card. For you, this energy feels a little bit different. You know, there's something here that, and all of them have been different, don't get me wrong, but yours feels a lot lighter, I feel. There's this energy of, again, there's going to be some work here, but I feel like you're going to be, in a sense, like, because the Three of Pentacles can be a card of collaboration. And I feel like that maybe for some, it's just like we need to maybe with the Three of Wands kind of broaden our horizons a little bit. Whether this be maybe moving to a new location or even just expanding the way that we're thinking. And we might not be sure how this is going to look, Libra. But the nice thing with the Queen of Wands, she don't care. she'll figure it out as she goes, because she's following her heart. She's, you know, in other Queen of Wands, you know, there's like she follows the sunflowers, you know, because the sunflowers are always pointing towards the sun, her happiness, that clarity, and this is, you know, this is one of Aries cards for me, and I do feel that there's, I don't know, you feel like you're getting ready to take charge here, Libra, and something is going to shift here, Empress, and who knows, Libra, you know, again, it might be something that could potentially be, I mean, because the Castle card does remind me of the Ten of Pentacles, and I do feel like this is something where, you know, you follow this, your instincts there, Libra, that this can lead to this sense of, I don't know, just something kind of long term here that can really have a lasting effect on the soul tribe. So, and I'm with that, Libra. I like that 100%. I feel like that's the way. I just got chills just even thinking about that. That's how you do your. I'm excited to see what your solar return's looking like. That your yearly one. That's gonna be doing that one here soon. But if you like that, Libra, give it a thumbs up. And sidebar, Libra. And this is not like a big deal, like depending on where your Libra placements are, because you like aspect wise, there's really not a whole lot going on in your chart. I mean, other than this change with this lunar eclipse, I feel like that might be a big the solar eclipse that's going down. I feel like that might have a big impact on you possibly, but Pluto's going to be retrograde until the 27th degree in Capricorn, and depending, so you'll need to know your time of birth. You can date, place, and time of birth for that. But depending on where your placements are at, that's forming a square with your sign, and that's that challenge that was coming through on that Pioneer card. Because where, you know, squares can bring about delays and things like that. It can when you work with these energies, because sometimes the universe just, you know, kind of gives you a push. But I feel that it's, you work with that push and work with these challenges and things and get yourself a good solid team with you as well. The squares can be very, very rewarding. Libra, it's those challenges that lead to those really kind of those Empress wins. But yeah, just a little sidebar there, Libra. And then share this. I would love to see just Empresses all over the place, just bringing balance, harmony, change, beauty. It'd be, I mean, yeah, Libra. That'd be a fantastic world, and it absolutely can happen. And then all you Empresses, subscribe, hit that bell button, get notified on all these videos each week. And then lastly, if you have, cause I don't think you got any Cancer's cards here. I don't think you got a single one of Cancer's card, which you don't need any. But if you have any Cancer in your placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Well, no, you wouldn't have it in Venus. Cancel that. But come on over to my other channel, The Chariot and Friends. I do videos Monday through Friday there. We discuss all the... Oh, you do got one Cancer's card. High Priestess here. You got our ruler. I'm tripping. But you got all these lunar shenanigans, Libra. But, could just come on over, Libra. And all that housekeeping, it's down in the description box below. But let me get you surprise cards here so I can get you out of here, Libra. Libra, I can weep. You got the Ace of Wands here. And you get ready to take action, Libra. This is a chance to go pursue greatness. You got it. Right before I thought about doing this channel and stuff, I went to pull a card and was just like, is this where we're going, higher self? And Ace of Wands popped through, and I've been enjoying the journey ever since. And of course there's been challenges along the way, but it's opened up different opportunities, Libra, and I think I do feel like that a lot of doors are going to get ready to open for you here soon, Libra. So take advantage of that. Walk through this stuff, embody this energy that you're getting ready to come into. But let me get your oracle card here so I can get you out of here. Manifesting greatness. Love it, Libra, because absolutely. So you got the 28th card here, which is the building blocks card. And look, that's exactly what's going down here. You're getting ready to build your castle there, Libra. You're building your story. You're building your foundation. You're building your dreams, your family, and this is what I mean. I feel like all the tools, as you follow this thing and trust your intuition, and listen to your spirit guides. I feel like things are going to, again, where there always are going to be challenges along the way, Libra, but there also always are going to be successes with those as well. And it's just like things I feel like are going to fall into place as you go about this thing. So enjoy this journey. Higher self is providing all the tools. Your spirit guides are providing, ancestors providing all the tools there for you, Libra. I'm with it. So you stay safe out there, Empress. Figuring on this journey of self-discovery and growth, and get ready for your birthday season. I feel like Libra season is going to be a dope one overall. I feel like the energies are shifting in a more sort of positive light. So kind of getting out of that reflective stage, and we're going to get ready to take action, hopefully, and change things up. And you raise that vibration through the roof, because I tell you what, Libra, I mean, again, I know, unless I got a bunch of Leo in my chart, and I know I can over-exaggerate a little bit, but I don't see why it needs to be an over-exaggeration, because you can change the world, Libra. It don't matter how big or how small, so, ha! Alright, I'm done, Libra. And I will catch you on the next one. Later.